Hi, my name's Katie and I have decided to go back into education and get a PhD. To give you all a bit of background, I do currently hold a 2-1 degree in English Literature and a postgraduate diploma in English Literature from the University of Lincoln. The reason I don't have a full Masters is that there was a lot of personal problems while I was doing my Masters at Lincoln, and unfortunately I ran out of time. I decided on the 1st of July this year that it was time to go back into education. I'm currently in communication with 2 universities, both in York. No prizes for guessing what they are if you're in York. One's got back to me and told me what I need to do, and I am looking into that, and the other one I haven't heard from, but I did get an automatic reply saying that there may be a delay due to coronavirus. Now, my intention is to try and start studying this next academic year, but I have left it quite short notice. But I'm going to document the journey with you guys. The other thing I know that I need to do and I need to sort out pretty quickly is check that I can get an academic reference off one of my lecturers from my old uni. So I'm going to send that email tonight. But yeah, it's still very early stages because there's a lot of things I need to consider, and I'm looking forward to sharing this adventure with you. I don't know why I'm crying, but I really thought they were going to turn around and say no, I couldn't get a postgraduate loan because I have a postgraduate diploma already, but apparently I'm entitled to a full loan. This has suddenly become very real, but I still need to talk properly with my mum about it, which I think I'll do tonight. Oh, I've also emailed my lecturer while I was on the phone to student finance, so I'm not sure when I last updated, so it's still the 3rd of July. I'm now officially applying to do a Masters at the University of York. Now, things have sort of escalated since this morning. Basically, I spoke to Student Finance England, which I think I've mentioned, but if I haven't, they've said I'm entitled to full funding. So that's a weight off my chest. The other thing I need to think about is applying for Disabled Students Allowance, because I'm also entitled to that, so I need to start looking into that because I know how difficult the process is in terms of time and stuff, because my dad used to be an assessor, so I've known about it for a long time. I've also heard word back from my dissertation supervisor at Lincoln University, and he has agreed to be a referee for me, and yeah, here we go. I'm trying to get this application done within the next week and then it's done and out of my mind for now, but we'll see how it goes. So, bye guys. Just a really quick update. I'm currently applying for student finance and I've done all I can on my application so far. I've contacted my old university about them potentially sending me PDFs of my transcripts for both my degrees. Yeah, basically my mission is to get this out as quick as possible. I'm also applying for disability student allowance, which means I have to get in touch with my GP and get a letter listing all my issues, all my medical conditions. So yeah, I've applied for a loan. And now I'm downloading the disability application form, which I haven't done one since 2008. And I don't have my dad around to help me fill it in, because my dad helped me fill in my first one. Which, if I've mentioned, my dad was a DSA, well, he was the manager of a disability DSA assessment centre. And yeah, he's dead, so he can't really help. I'm going to just download this and go through it in my own time and actually do some of my other work that I'm supposed to be doing at the same time as this degree application. So bye guys. Hey guys, I'm just keeping quiet because my mum's still awake, and I'm going to apologise if you can see the bloods up there, but just wanted to give you a quick update on where the application status is. It's currently the 7th of July I've also now decided to apply to 3 universities: the University of York, the University of Leeds and the University of Sheffield. Now, I will say right now my heart is leaning more towards Leeds because of the choice of courses available, but there's a lot of things I need to think about, like with travel and stuff. But yeah, in terms of where my application statuses are, I've got all my transcripts, I've got my actual degrees scanned and added them to applications. My personal statements are written, and one of my friends is supposed to be looking over them for me at the moment, but I'm going to go over them again just now, even though it's 11 o'clock at night. And then basically 2 of them are ready to send. Another university needs me to actually have my, what are they called? References. Needs to have my 2 references with the application, so I still need to email them quickly and email 2 people. One of them a lecturer that's already said hypothetical yes to me, using them as a reference, and the other one is going to be volunteer based, I think. So yeah, and I'm going to go through a bit more on the Sheffield application because I haven't done as much as I have with the other ones, but I'm currently spending like half an hour an evening working on them, but hopefully the York one and the Leeds one will be off by Friday and then it's out of my hands. Sheffield might take a bit longer because obviously I need references and all that jazz, so yeah, getting there slowly. Hey guys, so just a quick update. I've been in contact with one reference and they've said yeah, completely fine with it, and just had a discussion with them about it. This is for the application for the University of Sheffield. So yeah, I'm just going to go over my personal statements now, and which I will time-lapse me reading through them for the final time, and then I will be uploading them and submitting the applications to the University of Leeds and the University of York, which are the 2 main ones I'd really like to go to. So yeah, also I need to write a quick letter for the student finance because I've got my birth certificate and I need to send that off, and I just need to put in like my information, like my student code and not my student code, my ID number and all that, and where they need to send it back to. So, and then if I can send that off tomorrow or Friday, that's on its way, and then hopefully finance will be sorted for September. That's University of Leeds gone. Right, so I need to go back to the University of York now. That's York done. So what I'm going to do now is do my student finance stuff, email my lecturer, do some on the Sheffield application form, and just go to bed. So yeah. Good evening, it's currently 5 to 11 on Friday the 10th of July, and I've just about finished my application for the University of Sheffield now. I'm just going to read through it quickly and then press send. Right, that's sent, and unlike the other universities, it's actually given me a time frame of how long it should be to hear back, and it is 4 weeks. So yeah, it's done. That's the 3 I wanted to apply to, so basically now all I need to do is wait. Good evening everybody, so it's now Sunday the 12th, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I noticed York Uni, when I applied, said that they needed a reference, even though during the application there was no place to put a reference down. So I emailed them on Friday or Thursday and asked, and I actually got a response today saying that because of COVID they're not requesting references. So yeah, I don't know why I'm out of breath, but I just sort of been thinking today, I need to really look through the module choices for each university to make a properly informed decision, because they put them up and explain what you need to do. Now, I have looked at them vaguely for Leeds and York, but I haven't for Sheffield either. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spend some time going through the courses and seeing which ones I sort of like the sound of, because at all the unis you basically get to pick your entire degree. So, hey guys, now I thought I'd just come on and give a really quick update, but basically I just quickly checked student finance today because I thought, I know they've got my birth certificate, but I haven't had email confirmation that they've received it, or a letter confirming that they've received it or anything yet. And I just wanted to see if there was a letter on its way with my birth certificate in. However, I found out that they've approved my loan already, and they've set up the payment schedules based on the academic dates of the University of York, because I had to put one of the unis down. Now all I have to wait for is sorting out my DSA application, but I want to wait until I know what actually no, I don't need to wait until I know what uni I'm going to. I need to ring the doctor and sort out an appointment for that, which I'm gonna do next week, but I'm still waiting to hear back off unis anyway, which was I always knew was going to be the wait. But also, I've been looking through the courses. I've been doing like 15 minutes a day reading through since I updated you guys to say I was looking through. And I've done all the York ones, and there's quite a lot there that I'd quite like to do, and I'm currently going through the Leeds ones. But I think I've misinterpreted what they've said in terms of how their modules are scheduled and that. And it looks like my first term will be an introduction to how to study at academic level, which I'm going to be honest, has put me a little bit off University of Leeds, but some of the modules that they offer really interest me. Whereas at the moment York seems to be the one that's offering me the most variety of courses, so I'm just going to wait until I know what the situation is and go from there. But yeah, I'm going to do another 15 minutes at looking through their courses and then go to bed and hopefully hear something back soon. I mean, it has only been a week for Leeds and York. Sheffield, they've said up to 4 weeks, and I only sent the application off on Friday evening, so it's technically only been 3 working days, if that. So yeah, anyway, bye. Hey guys, so time for another quick update. It is now Friday the 17th of July in the evening, and I've actually heard back off the university, and it's not good news, but it's not bad. York Uni got back and they said based on the essays I submitted, no. The other thing that I haven't really mentioned, because I was worried that I was getting a bit extreme with my desire to go back to uni, but actually thinking about it, it probably isn't, is that I have several other universities that I looked at and decided not to apply to yet because I thought I'd wait and see what was happening with these 3 unis, and I'm actually starting to think I might just go for applying for it because it doesn't cost me any money anyway. So I think there's 4 that I've looked at that I'm definitely applying to. One of them, it's moral credit transfer, which I think I've mentioned, it's York St John's. I'm also looking to apply to Leeds Beckett University, Teesside University and Hull. And I think there was another one. But York St John's I was thinking of applying for the full course as well, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to spend half an hour looking at that tonight and go from there because I still need to hear from Leeds and Sheffield. Oh, actually that was it. I was looking at the Sheffield's online MA course and I was debating it. I've also been debating the OU course, but I wasn't that keen on it. But we'll just see how things go. Hey guys, just a quick update. It's Saturday the 18th of July. I haven't heard anything off any of the universities, including York. They haven't got back to me, which I wouldn't expect on a Saturday anyway. But what I wanted to come on and say is that I have decided to definitely apply to 4 more unis, which I am in the process of doing. That is the University of Hull, York St John's, Leeds Beckett and Teesside. They're all in a 50-mile radius of where I live, so yeah. I'm also going to apply for the University of Sheffield online English course because I've looked at that and it looks quite interesting. I am looking at the OU as not a last resort, but if I don't get into any other uni I will go to that one because I was sort of trying to avoid maybe doing online, but never mind. So what I'm going to do over the next few nights is spend half an hour a night working on each application and send them off ASAP basically. Another update, I got my birth certificate back off Student Finance today, so yeah. I will update you all when there's some news because I'm not sharing me doing the actual editing my applications. So okay, I am trying to apply to the University of Hull. Unfortunately their application system is logging me out every time I log in, so I'm now trying to find a contact address so that I can find out if they know about this issue and solve it. The other thing I could do is try applying with a different email address, but I will contact them. Time for a quick update. I think I updated you last on Friday or Saturday. Since then I have officially applied to Teesside, York St John's and Leeds Beckett universities. I haven't really heard anything back off them because they were only sent over the past couple of days. I was also in the process of applying to Hull, but I've had issues logging onto the system and I need to talk to their IT guys, so I'm going to send them an email tonight and then that's all I can do, and then all I have to do is wait. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you that update because this is the slow and painful part of the process. So quick update, I just thought I'd try logging onto the portal again for Hull Uni and see if it'd work, and it works. So I'm going to spend half an hour tonight working on that application. I don't think I'll be sending it tonight, but I will get the half an hour done. I might send it tomorrow, who knows. So hey guys, just a really quick update. It is now Thursday the 23rd of July and everything's applied for that I'm planning on applying for, apart from the OU. But yeah, I ended up applying to Leeds Beckett, Hull, York St John's and Teesside. I'm going to be honest, having looked through everything I've got, if I don't get into Leeds, which is my current #1 choice, and to be honest I'm not really expecting to get in, my next 2 choices are either Hull or Teesside. Don't get me wrong, the other courses are other degrees do look interesting, but them 2, some of the module options really sung to me like the Leeds ones did. I think I told you all which ones I was applying to before anyway, but yeah, so now basically the waiting game begins, and it shouldn't be too long because most unis expect you to start by the end of September, so yeah, it's just a waiting game basically. Got in.